Hello, everyone. My name's Lex, and it is Sunday morning on this relatively cloudy morning, but morning nonetheless. I don't know. I kind of just decided to take off yesterday, so I didn't stream. Probably wish I had, but I don't know. It's just kind of feeling a little bit tired, so just decided to kind of check out. But here we are, and here we are with some more Zenless. On Friday, they had their special program for the upcoming version 2.8. So let's check that out because there's a couple of things that happened. Actually, even before then, I want to say it was like Thursday or Wednesday earlier in the week, there was a video that was, I'll switch over. There was a video about a dev talk that was essentially previewing what 3.0 is going to look like. So like I kind of thought, we're in the epilogue. We're in the epilogue for a little while. I want to say it was at least 4 updates worth of epilogue. 2.6, 2.7, 2.8, and I think also 2.5. I could be wrong. Wait, no. It was 2. It was 2.6, 7, and 8. So it was 3 updates. 2.5 was the end because that was the climax that had Ye Xingguan as the agent. But yeah, 2.6 we had the Angel's Delusion. 2.7 we had Cecilia and Nangong Yu, so the rest of the Angels of Delusion. And then now for 2.8 we're going to have Starlight Billy and Promea. But yeah, they had a video that was talking about what season 3 was going to look like. I won't play the whole thing. Whoops, music in the background.
OK， 大家好，欢迎收看本次节目，我是阿鹏。在 2.7 版本，我和大家一起经历了主线的新篇章，很高兴其中一些设计能够得到大家的喜欢。接下来呢，我也想对我们后续的剧情做一些分享，和绳匠在6分。
So early on, they're talking about our encounter with Romeo, which actually that will play into the special program for 2.8 in a couple of seconds actually. But we are going to encounter her again in 2.8 as well as encounter her in 3.0. It seems like she's probably going to end up being the Void Hunter agent for 3.0. Again, we'll get into that in a second once we get to the actual special program. Also in this, they start talking about the power that was within the proxies that's been slowly manifesting over version 2. It kind of started at the end of version 1 where they survived, where they straight up tanked that explosion from Bringer, and it did nothing to them. And then we've been slowly learning about our powers over the course of version 2, really just kind of using it for related stuff. But it seems like season 3, they're going to be adding some type of I don't know if it's like a support.
体内的力量，也就是我们所说的赫里俄斯的遗产，也将会以以太一体佩洛伊斯的形式真正出现在
Don't know
大
what
家的
it
面前。
don't know what it actually looks like, but they're calling it the etheric other, Pirios. So I don't know if this is supposed to be like, JoJo's Adventure, where we get our own stand, or like Persona, we get our own persona or whatever. It's not 100% clear, but it seems like in version 3, the Proxy's powers are going to manifest into some type of other creature that is going to be alongside them, or alongside the agents that they use in battle. So that part is not 100% clear on what it's going to end up being.
的形式真正出现在大家的面前，他会和其他的代理人一样，成为主角在战斗中的。
It says it'll be supporting the Proxies in combat, but
当然，
I mean, we'll actually have to see what it looks like in
或主动或
practice.
被动，那些赫里俄斯机关时期的往事，也将在后续的故事当中慢慢来到法厄同的面前。可能有熟悉的人，也有不熟悉的人。
And then they're going to
在
continue,
第二季的尾声，
exploring more of the
空中大赛
stuff.
的背后，各方势力的图谋也渐渐浮出水面。有黑制的裁决官弗洛米亚，有治安局的西西弗与塞维里安，当然也有行踪成谜的拉米尔，以及。
So it seems like we're going to be getting more interactions with the people we just met in the epilogue. So more of Krampus, since they're associated with Tops, more of public security, and Ramiel, and also Belina and Norma from Marcel Group.
自称来自马瑟尔集团的维琳娜与诺姆。当然，各位细心的绳匠可能已经注意到了，维琳娜与诺姆在 2.7 的结尾所提及的另外一个势力罗斯凯。
And then they say this is a faction, Ross Scalifer or Scalifer, or it's a location, but it seems that that's where these two are going to be hailing from, and we're going to be visiting that location in season 3.
凯利法
Or
这个名字
version
呢，
3.
其实在更早期的故事当中
Like they said, it was already
也已经有所提
mentioned
及了。
in
在
a
第
couple
3
of
季的故事
parts.
当中呢，我们也将在维琳娜与诺姆的邀请之下，正式来到这座隐秘的天空之城。
And there's a
帮助我
hidden
们的
city in
理
the
想乡
sky.
空域机密特区罗斯凯利法。这里呢是一座由晚宙女士所统。
Which is a Bangbu-centric city, and they do show off some concept art of fucking Bangbu that are human sized, and it's kind of disturbing, to be honest, because they have long limbs. But the city is ruled by Lady Sunbringer, so we're very likely going to end up meeting her.
令的帮
One of the first Void Hunters.
助与人类和谐共处的梦想之城。同时呢，它也是一座在旧埃黎都时期就已经作为机密特区独立存在的避世之地。从这一概念出发，我们会更加优先的去考虑一些模糊的体验感，为罗斯凯利法。
And yeah, they kind of talk about how they want the city to be perceived by people when they first get there. So, oh, this was it.
或者一些
So this concept art, we see Bangbu. We have Billy here in the center. It looks like, and it kind of takes like a mixture of steampunk and like air hover technology, as well as like I wouldn't so much say Victorian England, but like it kind of takes like a London vibe, if anything, mixed with like steampunk. But then also, yeah, like I said, the fucking Bangbu are like human sized, so they have long limbs and stuff like that. It's so freaky.
承载着具体的
And then also, the Bangbu are sitting on toilets, which are like charging ports, and
时代记忆，
they
或者
do show
具象的物件。
this is kind of more of the concept art of like London-esque kind of things of certain objects like double-decker bus and like taxi cabs. but those bangbus that are sitting on essentially charging station toilets or whatever, we've seen designs of bangbus on toilets before. When we went to the towers, there was some art of bangbus sitting on toilets. So they're kind of suggesting that maybe someone had seen that at Roscalafort before and then made that inspired art when they came back to Eridu. So I never would have thought that these things would have been actually used, but I guess they actually have some kind of importance. What else was there? They're trying to do some more stuff with like environments. There's
爱丽都融为一体，凭借这种独特的叙事设计，让它在
大家好啊，我是
what else was there?
会有盲盒提供
Some more shops that they're gonna end up showing us. Like this is a waffle shop.
霍别勒熟悉的 T-Man 这种特殊独特的
This is a bakery that we may end up going
店
inside.
铺做了
What else was there? Talk about a couple other things. Mostly it's like concept art as well as like just overall looks of what season 3 or version 3 is going to end up being. There is a new element that is also going to be added to the game.
剧情场景相关的内容真的很精彩。
Not so much new,
在
but
战斗方面，我们也在
so
持续
from what
投入，
I
力求给大家带
understand,
来
when
更
the
新
game
更
was
好的体验。
first was
在即
was
将
being
到来的
developed,
2.8版
there was
本，
actually
大家
the
将会
wind
体验到
element
风属性所带来的。
that was in play. It didn't make it to the final game. It ended up just being fire, ice, lightning, physical, and ether. Those ended up being the elements, and then wind was kind of left to the side on the cutting board. But it seems that they've been reworking it, and then now in version 2.8, again, we'll get to it in the teaser, but 2.8 is going to reintroduce the new wind element back into the game. And in 2.8, it seems like it interacts with other elements and kind of like boosts them. That's what I
策略
understood.
变化。
I could be wrong.
2.8版本的新 BOSS 会在特定阶段进入风属性异常状态，期间施加其他异常状态将会触发全新的乱流效果。
And there's a
而
new
风属性
trigger
的代理人
effect
在第
called
3季的战斗中
Vortex.
也会发
And
挥
then,
不
yeah,
同
they're going to
小
be
气的作用。
introducing new
大家
agents
可以
in
期待一下。
season 3 that are going
而
to
在
be
风属
wind
性之
element
外，
based.
我们也汲取了之前做命破纸页的相关经验以及大家的反馈，正在对其他战斗策略与角色搭配的可能性进行一些构思与探索。
They're going to be doing some additional changes or buffs to rupture agents, kind of working that a little bit. They're going to continue doing more reworks on other agents as they've been doing previously. So, like, you know, we've had Bernice and Ellen and Grace and Haramasa and Lycon and Soldier 11 and how they got their upgrades. They're going to keep doing that for some other older agents as new agents get introduced.
希望能为大家未来的配对与实战带来更丰富的选择空间。当然，这些还都处于非常前期的规划阶段，待方向进一步明确后再来和大家分享。我们的老角色补强计划也在稳步推进中。
Yep, and then here
在
they're
第
talking
3季
about
里，
older
在
agents and they're looking for some new stuff that they're going to be giving for them. Let's see. Was there anything else in particular? More optimizations for the game. More things like the camera mode being added. That was pretty much the breadth of the.
开篇，我们希望
Oh,
听
whoops.
阿鹏老师
以下这样的安排。首先，在 3.0 版本作为基础，我们将对版本叙事重心进行以下这样的安排。
So for
首
season
先，在
3,
3.0 版本作为季度的
or at least getting up to season 3, there's gonna be like, so their roadmap essentially is the conclusion of season 2 epilogue, which is going to be in 2.8. Then going into season 3, it's going to be split into 2 parts. The first one being Sleepwalker's Confession, and then the second part, The Long Goodbye. And it looks like 3.1 is where we're gonna have the 2-year anniversary? Yeah, 2-year anniversary of Zenless. So they'll likely be what was it? I think I'm trying to remember. I think the first anniversary was where we had Yijuan. It was either 3.0 or 3.1. I can't remember. But we probably will end up getting the next Void Hunter, either Void Hunter or Void Hunter-esque character around that time. Similar to like how each one is. And then past that, it's still, that'll probably be taking us into late summer, I'd say. Because usually each of these versions are about 8 weeks long, usually around 4 weeks for each banner. 3 to 4 weeks for each banner. So yeah, probably about 7 to 8 weeks for each version. So that'll take us probably into late summer-ish area before we get to 3.2. So yeah, that was the dev talk video that they put out before. And then they had the actual special program for 2.8 that came out on Friday. And that is for New Eridu Sunset.
What kind of monster?
Yeah. Also, that is not the right subtitles. Okay. I don't think that's supposed to be. Sure. Book it. We'll use that one. And then there's a 2.8 teaser.
What kind of
Or
monster
program.
have we created?
Icarus. Don't trust Tops, including Krampus and me.
Well, this is where we say goodbye, my old friend. And I truly hope that we never see each other again.
All eyes on me! Rejoice! You've earned the honor of being scorched by starlight! The starlight purges all evil! It's showtime! Make the tires smoke! Ah! Time to roar! Starlight!
Krampus never harms the innocent, and you don't qualify. Restrain. Break! Immediate execution! Restrictions lifted. Bid farewell to your tomorrow!
Helios. We both know this name pretty well. And yet, it holds completely different meanings for us.
Go tell Phoenix. It's time to move. Destination. Celestial Nexus. Rose Califer. Anti-Void Hunter mech. In name only. She's already brushed against the edge of the truth. How much do you think she knows?
Could it be Ramiel?
My real name is Remiel. Well, I suppose most people would recognize me better by my family name, Dan. My full name is Remiel Dan.
Wearing formal attire is also a form of training.
Okay, so that was the teaser that they had for 2.8. So a couple of things, as we said before, this will have banners for both Starlight Billy and Promea. Hopefully this will go a little bit more into Billy's backstory, because we know that he is quite an old intelligent construct. Apparently from like even before during like the old Eridu time era, before Hollow Zero struck and then new Eridu was formed. So hopefully we'll get a little bit more backstory into him as he becomes Common Rider Billy. What was the other thing that they mentioned? It was some very interesting stuff. It looks like Tops is hunting for Ramiel after she had taken the prize, the porcelain. Oh god, I'm getting the name of the thing, but the porcelain engine or whatever. That was well, not porcelain. It was I'm fucking blanking on the name. It was the prize thing for 2 points, the Hollow Champion thing. She stole it, and apparently she made off to the Outer Ring. So that's why we're there, or why all these scenes are taking place in the Outer Ring. We know Billy is from the Outer Ring. He used to be part of Caledon, before it became Sons of Caledon. So he's probably going to be leveraging some of his connections out there. One of the weird things that Tops, as they're pursuing Ramiel, they have sent a what was it called? I think it was like an anti-void hunter mech. Some type of machine that should be on the level of a void hunter. As much as that is, who fucking knows? But I think because they're sending something of that caliber after her, I think that may be an indication that she is going to be the next Void Hunter in season 3. Also, she said that her name is Ramiel Dan. They had a lore video way back when they were talking about like the first Void Hunters, and one of them was, I don't think we got the full name, but one of them was, their surname was Dan. So, and it was a pink-haired lady, and a lot of people have thought that Ramiel that we have recently met is either her or her descendant. That theory is still on the table, but we at least know the connection, that she is connected to that pink-haired Void Hunter that had wings from back then. So we don't know if we still don't know if that's actually her from back then, or if she's just a descendant, but at least they have the same name. So at least that thread line is been confirmed. If we're going to be meeting more Void Hunters from back then, I imagine we will, because we're going to Rose Califer in season 3. So that's Lady Sunbringer. So we'll probably be meeting her at some point. And then also this weird stuff. It looks like they made clones of Ramul, the hunter guy from season 2.7. The murderer or whatever. Wolf Thyrene that we fought up against. So it looks like we're fighting against a bunch of clones of him. In this scene, not exactly sure what's taking place there, but it is what it is. And then it looks like there's still going to be some more teasers for the connection of Helios Academy, the Proxies, and whatever their abilities are able to unlock. And it seems like we're going to be facing against another one of these golden creatures again, similar to how we fought Bringer when he had transformed. But yeah, that was... It looks like they all got fucked up by this creature. So, it looks like it's pretty powerful. Anywho, so that was the teaser for 2.8. New Eridu Sunset.
Wearing formal attire is also a form of training.
And then one of the big things is that Miyabi is going to be getting an outfit. So now all the Void Hunter level agents are going to have alternate outfits. We got one for Yijuan when she first came out. We got one for Ye Xingguan when when her banner actually came out, she got her outfit. And then now Miyabi well over a year after her introduction into the game, she's actually getting her alternate outfit. And I think they said that this one is based off of like the Hoshimi family attire. So something that fits with her family. I love how this motherfucker transforms into Kamen Rider, and then a bike just appears out of nowhere. Miyabi's outfit, Dignified Blossom. We got 2 new agents. Promea is going to be the first part of the banner, and then Billy is going to be the second part. And then both of their W engines. Encrypted master tapes and boopons. Those are normal events that we've always gotten. So this is interesting. This event, Operation Save Bootopia. So apparently Bootopia is like this theme park for Bangbu. And apparently Eos gets infected with something that makes him think that he needs to go save this theme park. So they've slowly been using Bangbu for certain stuff. First, it was like the platforming sections. Then they started giving him a little bit of combat with the mallet. Now it's like just a straight up action platformer where you're gonna be fighting against ethereals with Eos. And then if you complete this event, you'll get a new A rank Bangbu. There's gonna be an event with Krampus, with Zhao and Promea. This is the combat event where you get to trial certain agents. This is kind of a funny one. Apparently, there's a number of people who are quote unquote wanted, and you have to find them and talk to them based on these wanted posters. I don't know. Very interesting renditions of some of these characters. This event is essentially, we've done it before in Phylum Heights. Essentially, it's their version of Paper Please. But this is with Alice and Yuzaha as they're talking and investigating people. And then your usual data bounties for combat simulation and area patrol. And then a new thing that they're going to be having is a polychrome tracker or polychrome guide. Essentially, you'll be able to see what polychromes that you have from both limited and permanent events. And how far you are to obtaining them. So like here, you'll see one of the events has 1,000. You'll see your progress to getting all 1,000 polychromes out of that. And then there's also, I think, a button that they said there's a button where you can just go straight to that event after you've kind of been looking through and seeing stuff. So like, oh, I'm missing polychromes from this event. All right, I'm gonna press this button. It'll take me back to the event, and I can continue working on it. So yeah, that was 2.8, or what 2.8 is going to look like. And then was there any shorts? I can't. Yeah, just some teasers.
Blizzard rising. I keep a firm grip on my blade, as always. I'm no different than usual. Why do you seem distracted?
Miyabi's outfit, that's going to be coming. And then just a teaser for
Sorry, I'm
the
late.
2.8
The hero's here!
story. So yeah, that was pretty much the main stuff that is going to be coming very shortly. Though from a gameplay aspect, there was only one other event that came up this week. And that's also half the reason why I didn't stream yesterday, was because it was one of those daily unlock events, and I hate those. So waited until today, and it should all be available to do in one go. Should be. Actually, hold on a second. As we just now work through some of the daily, weekly stuff, get that all done.
Nothing beats caffeine on a lazy afternoon. Want some? You feel lost? You can always come back here for a cup of coffee.
Oh, dude, you're taking my fucking thing. Oh, yeah, they may have to come back.
Good afternoon. Feeling hungry? Let me make you a deluxe bowl. We even finished all your broth. Want some more?
Oh, I probably should have done that thing with Arya first. Have her as a, I think it's for store promotion. All right, we got a Hollow Zero, and we got this thing as well.
Exclusive after-hours service now available. Private, secure transactions tended for your discretion.
深夜想嘆茶，一個電話，惠飛地夜晚外賣，微微即刻送到。
Oh, sorry. There we go. He said the yellow manager? Oh. I guess he's yellow. All right.
Manager, did you get it?
Yeah, but I've been meaning to ask, what made you want to rent this movie? I assumed you'd be more interested in something music related.
Well, I got curious after seeing a magazine recommend Coffee Mate. But I still need a device to play it. I'll figure something out later.
Why don't we just watch it here at the store? I've got everything we need. Plus, the movie's pretty short.
Really? Thank you so much, Manager! A coffee machine with consciousness develops feelings for an artsy, coffee-loving girl. Feelings truly can transcend all sorts of boundaries. I wonder if you can understand those feelings, manager? Feelings between human and machine, between the physical and the digital.
Of course. Fairy's been part of my family for a while now.
I'm truly flattered, Master. Oh, no, I mean, family member. In that case, could my family member cover this month's electricity bill? I can't even turn on the lights when customers visit at night.
Fairy's a bit of a troublemaker. And of course, besides them, the Bangbu here are also part of our family. See? Eos gets it.
Oh, you guys are the worst.
So, how about we keep watching the movie?
Your battery works just well.
Rating, 3.5 stars. Considering Mr. Rob can't even guide someone through the hollow, it's hard to believe he could take on the responsibilities of a relationship.
Huh? What are you laughing at, Arya? Was it something from the movie?
No, it's just... I suddenly realized this place is exactly like the one in the movie. Whether mechanical or living, data or flesh, we can still be family. We tease each other, we reveal each other's flaws, and we curl up together to watch an artsy movie. It's really wonderful. If I had tear ducts, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to stop myself from crying. Speaking of which, I've been here with you for quite a while. I should head back to see my family now. They wrote a new song today, so I bet they can't wait to share it with me.
And Arya can promote the store. My workforce improves. It grows with each member. Also, it's nice that she considers Suna and Nangang Yu as family. Alright, we got one other thing that's hollow related. But first, let's at least do one of these. Actually, no. We're going to... actually are going to do hollow Zero stuff. That'll get us a battery. Alright, Operation Matrix for this week. Compound interest. Start with a large number of gear coins. If you haven't spent any by the time you leave the Bangbu store, you will earn additional gear coins based on the amount you currently have. So, I literally just don't buy anything. Okay. We're looking for Sissia. And that works because I don't have her, so she'll be on trial. Who the pair? We can actually pair her with Seed, and then Astra, and then we got 2 electrics. And then lighter for the assist. I think that team actually works out because Astra boosts attack agents and Seed also boosts people who have a high attack score. Alright, when activating basic attack Serpent's Kiss, based on the time the character is airborne, the skill's crit damage increased by 15% and deals 1 additional instance of electric damage equal to 450% of attack. This effect stacks up to 3 times, lasts until the skill ends. Let's see. Corrode Bone deals additional electric damage equal to 300% of own attack, or after using EX Special. After using EX Special attack, gain Viper Strike. When any non-Corrode Bone attack hits an enemy, it triggers a free special Corrode Bone that cannot inflict daze. This effect can trigger once every second and lasts for 6 seconds. You know what? We'll do Coiled Strike. Don't spend gear coins. Easy enough. That's exactly what we're trying to do. I think we'll do the left path.
I can't really control my strength. Let's treat him to that. Avenge is mine. Count on me and Steve Senior. That moves too. Thanks. This one's for you.
I mean, I guess we'll go to the store, not buy anything, keep it moving. Go to the store, not buy anything. We'll continue going the left path. Merits, and then go to the first boss.
Careful, I'm finished.
Order received.
You're looking at it. Making fire. Not over yet!
Initiating devastation!
Oh, this one's right. How do you like it?
Increase. I pledge my honor!
I'm in perfect shape. Don't want me to be overplayed. It's okay to be afraid. Now you're the prey.
Alright. Oh, characters attack specialty. Yeah. Get them from crit damage. Our shielded agents get more damage, so we'll give them a shield and start combat. We'll do rain down electric on them. We got 2 attack agents. I feel like penetration. Reduce defense. I'm gonna say reduce defense. All right. You're resistant to electricity.
Continuing assault with those targets neutralized.
Oh, this one right. Watch. Please now. Here's the weak thing.
Oh, increased damage to stun. I'll take that. Go and counter. Oh, perfect. We have Asher with us. One of her big fans is just randomly inside the fucking hollow. But that's free gear points. Take that one though. It's not gonna trigger right now. We'll do counter. Ooh, 2,000 gear points. I'll take that. Didn't need to heal, but I guess we'll take it. One attack, quickly press dodge to immediately break free and recover 50% of the damage taken as HP. Can trigger once every 4 seconds. That's not too bad. Now I can't remember. If by the time you leave the Bamboo Store have made any spending at all, you will receive a considerable number of gear coins based on the number you currently own. So this doesn't really having gear coins doesn't really do anything for us. It just gets us more, but then it's not like it's boosting our damage or attack or anything like that. Okay. Come on. I know you can go inside. Oh, of course you're resistant too.
Homing barrage! Fire!
Careful!
Okay, can you stop moving, please? That'd be great.
Firepower and maximum. Make way for the undefeated champion! Unleashing maximum!
Oh, that's amazing. What is it they say? Reduced to ash? Better not let me spoil you. Time to strike!
Oh, right. Transform.
Crushing the enemy seems easy peasy now. Here comes the big one. Oh, this one's light. There's no escape for you. Junior, dismantling. Oh, that's the big one.
I pledge my honor!
Let's boost this place red with your firepower.
Initiate rush attack!
Oh, fucking left.
Leaving the tough one to me again. Oops, I can't really control my strength. Hot lunch. Don't blink now.
Reduce to ash!
Better not let me corner again, too.
I'm unstoppable! Keep distance! Sustain fire!
Aim for the head, Senior.
Alright, corrosive bone. Did that. If she's not the active character, corrode bone deals even more electrical damage, equal to 450% of her own attack. Oh. Alright, and then with venom, active character's damage dealt increases by 50%, lasting 30 seconds after venom is completed. I mean, we'll do that because we haven't done much. We're just gonna we'll do the that one. Hibernation period. When Seed's steel charge reaches 100, basic attack falling petals downfall can be triggered, and full steel charge consumed is reduced to 100. The amount of steel charge required to gain one chance to quickly release falling petal slaughter is reduced to 100. Accumulates an additional 40-20 steel charge when entering the battlefield or using an ultimate. Increases basic attack falling petals downfall crit damage by 30%. Got quite a bit of buff. Oh, okay. It was giving us a chance of which program to go with. We'll do this one.
Make way for the undefeated champion!
I've been on standby for a Oh, that's amazing. Let the baby be afraid.
Trying to fight this dude.
It's not over yet.
Erratic creature mode activated.
Zenless unit.
There we go. Finally got that one to go through. I mean, we have 1,200. There should be a store at the very end. There should be. If there's not, that's a problem. Okay, so it didn't trigger this time. So is it only for the first store? Maybe we just need to leave the area. So then we go. Yep. It did give us based off of what we had. Our favorite flavor is melon. We get additional gear coins. Lose 10% of our HP. Well, that's unfortunate. It really sucked we didn't have a healer with us. Alright. Since the next one is the final boss. Yep, there's a bang booster. Also, we got healed, so that damage we just took didn't mean anything. Alright, now we will spend all of our money. Yep. I mean, none of these guys really use anomaly, but we'll take it. We'll do a refresh. Don't really need this one. We'll do another refresh. Attacks ignore defense. Shield deals more damage. Perfect dodge. Deal more damage. Take more damage. Successful generation goes up. Refresh again. Playing a crit increases damage. EX special attack generates a shield. Attacks against enemies with less than 50%. Do 15 more. Do one more refresh. Should be able to get another 1,000. Increase stun duration. Yeah, increase stun duration. And then increase crit damage. That is pretty much all the money we got. 200 left over, but we can't really do anything with that, so is what it is. Now we just gave a massive buff to all of our units.
Welcome to my city.
Gosh. Hold on a second. I thought I pressed the button. I did not press the button.
I pledge my honor!
control my strength! Better not let me spoil them, too. Time to strike!
I'm unstoppable!
Rehearsal is over!
Firepower enhancement!
Over the head, Steve Senior! Here, oops, I can't really control my strength. Together, we'll compose a miracle. I'm Zenless, you know. That moves too. You can't escape my gaze.
Killed her before she got to the second round of her dodge attacks. That wasn't bad. All right. With that claimed, get this done. Area patrol. Probably should do that while we're here. We just need to do one of them.
You cannot stop me. Resistance is futile.
I'm on time today. Ambush!
Oh, now, child.
Alright, that should have gotten the thing I need for area patrol. Yep. CIA. Actually, hold on a second.
Whatever you seek.
Please.
Touch my my ready and
A mission?
you have my complete support.
What do you specifically need? Okay, W engine.
Sukashiro Yanagi, awaiting orders.
W engine modification. Wait, nope. Specialization. That's what we needed. Yeah, because that levels up the W engine.
I may be slow.
Your Theo, I've got you.
Huh? Oh shit, I can't say.
If you need a mission,
Sukashiro Yanagi, awaiting orders.
That will almost take all of it. Holy shit. That will max out that engine. Cool. We'll need additional copies of it. Could get more of these at the gadget store. Or they drop by Signal Search. But also we need to up Alice's engine as well.
You have my complete support.
So really, she just needs disk drives. So we'll actually switch target to Alice, just so we can bump her W engine next. Alright, so the only event that popped up for this week was Adventure Footage Freeze Frame. Important footage restoration is currently underway, now showing a Hollow Adventure Dream by Bangbu. Just did Hollow Zero. Daily Assault did reset and bring out some new ones. I did run through a little bit of that off stream. But we'll still do more of that later. But this, aha, I was right. This was a daily unlock one, and all of it was unlocked by today. So we're good to go. So let's go run this one real quick. This is one of those matching puzzle ones, so it shouldn't be that difficult to do. This guy looks sick. He's wearing the face mask and he has a coughing animation. This Bangbu's storing some video data that's very important to him. He tried recovering it during the initial repairs, but the data is a total mess. It's been hit with ether corruption. Okay, so he essentially needs us to help recover the data. Parsing it bit by bit. Minor health issue. You sure about that? You seem to be coughing a lot. Alright, we got 5 of these to run through. Time for the finale. The farce is over. In the end, the strong emerge victorious. So this will be the first one. Alright, move all puzzle pieces to the correct positions to complete the puzzle. Press triangle to view the complete puzzle. Press triangle to return to the puzzle screen. Alright, so boom. Complete each puzzle to get corresponding rewards. Press R3 to shuffle the current puzzle again and try again. Make sure you want to scramble it. After scrambling, you can re-experience the puzzle. Exit to return the puzzle to its original form. Now we're gonna keep running through this. Alright, on to the next one. Oh, that was the right one. Okay. So then there. Yep. There we go. Set it. If I remember correctly, each one was at the corner here, which then means that, which then means her body was here, which then pings into this one. That was there. Yabi. Block body, broken legs, All right. And the next one. All right, let's reset this. Ah, fuck, that wasn't the right one. Oh, I was one off. It was up there. Fuck, I wanted to do this all in one, in a single shot. I done fucked up. I messed up on one of them. Alright, that is it for this set of 3. Alright, next one. Concerto in Sync. Let me see. Is there anything from a dialogue standpoint? Alright, so that would have been on the first day. Alright, second day would have been Concerto in Sync. Frequency locked in. Time to make an entrance. Alright, Astra, Evelyn, and the Angels of Delusion. With the assortment of bad guys all tied up in the same thing. That's okay. You got ethereals, you got humans, you got military people, and hollow raiders. That's a random mix. Alright, reset it. Start with Evelyn. I want to say her leg was there, but let's keep building her out. Alright, snap. Then we got these guys with Astra's head. Then start working on her body. There we go. Alright. Oh, this is cool. We got Banyue and Later. Let's see. They literally just put 4 pieces in. Okay, sure. So there. 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 All right. Maybe a little bit more difficult now. Okay. So that is there. That means that one is there. We'll work with Banyue first. Actually, I lied. We'll also start working on later because his body's like right there. This. Find his torso. All right, there we go. We got Hugo and Lycon here. Lycon's body. That will extend into that. Okay. reset it. Fuck. It was that one. Yeah, I messed it up. All right. There we go. All right, so there wasn't any other dialogue. All right, so day 3. Destined photo duo. What brought us together? We got Lucia here with the Sons of Caledon. Oh, she's riding an ethereal. Oh, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what is that? Alright, and then we got Caesar. Alright, we'll start with Sia. next one. We got Monato and Zhao. Interesting combo. Oh, and and Damien taking a picture of the two of them. It's almost like from her EP video. Damien's been reduced to a cameraman. Okay, I guess I got the theme here. They're going with two people who have big swords for weapons. Alright, reset this. Build that Damien first. Which will then lead into Zhao. I could have sworn. That her bunny thing would have been. Alright, what if her feet's here? It's this one. Oh, okay, I see now. He has a bunny charm on his sword. I was like, why is that there? Okay, that makes more sense. And I guess she has something on her sword that looks like his. Okay. So they essentially exchanged charms. Gotcha. Alright. This one has a lot more pieces to it. Are these two wrestling? Oh shit, they are wrestling. Interesting. Alright, we'll start with the construction bamboo at the top. Which then leads into Jufufu. which then Yijuan was next to her. Who Kaleda was next to. Yeah. Which then leads into Ben, or not Ben, Anton. All right, now next the Bears. Yep. All right, Han. Which should lead into Ben. Ah, fuck. That must have been here. Yep. I missed it off by one. Okay. Alright, that was that set of 3. Alright, Eridu Raspity. No way. There's no way something like this could happen. Looks like Suna is watching Grassy, Bricky, and fuck, I forget the last one's name. The 3 piglets that belong to Lucy. Woody, Grassy, and Bricky. I think that's their names. Looks like they're all having a brawl. How does this one connect? Oh, no. Here we go. So see, it's at the top right. Oh, no. They're all beating the fuck out of... Okay. They're all beating the fuck out of this Exaltist. Who's giving a thumbs up, but he is not thumbs up. Oh, these are just... Okay, so 2 Bang Boos, Bricky, Grassy, and Woody. And then, I forget the name of, Jufufu's popcorn maker, but It looks like all these characters are just beating the fuck out of this Exaltus. That's pretty funny. Just ganging up on his ass. Alright. We're going to start with Suna because she's at the top right. And then this Bang Boo. And then I can't remember the name of this one, but he's flying off the top rope. Do a splash. There we go. All right, next one. Oh no, this is Grace. She's going after the constructs. They're not safe anymore. That's Arya's body. All of them against Big Boss Grace. Actually wants to dismantle them. Alright, reset this one. We will start with Grace at the top here. And then Arya was right underneath her. Leg. Okay, then that's Billy. Yep. Where's Billy's head? Oh, there it is. Raise his hand. She has a device in her hand. Their other one. This is Bonnie Way. That's Billy's leg. Go. All right, and then this one, it's all the shorties putting on the concert, I guess. Wise, because he's pretty recognizable. Oh, but it looks like I'm gonna say that's Suna. So then if that's the case, dang, the Nangong Yu is next to her. Arya is next to Wise. I think these two are together switched. Where do we start? Let's start with Wise. Which will then lead into Arya. And that piece goes there. Wise's head. His arm. The right piece. In that case, that goes there. Nope. I know that Corrin was above Wise. It's Chingy. And Suzaku. Or Sukaku. These two were next to each other. And yeah, Arya was there. That's Wise. Jufufu was right there. That Nangondu's head. That's Nekomata and Dylan. Lucy and Nekomata. That was Piper's leg. That's Lucy. That's Dylan. Air 404. Piper. Suna's head. Yep. Nope. That goes here. And that goes there. Boom. Alright. That was Eridu Raspity. And then one more. Assemble. Charge. A battle like this once took place in some forgotten corner of the Hollow. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like the defense force. That's Trigger. Soldier 11. Seed. Senior. Orphe. Magus. Did I do that correctly? No. I think I got that one by accident. Yeah, I did. Got that one totally by accident. All right. Nope. Ah, shit. I didn't mean to hit that. This one's dangerous. 'Cause I know. Okay, that was her foot. Okay. So this is building out the trigger on the side. Which will then lead into Soldier 11. Where's Trigger's butt? There we go. This is more pieces, so it's a little bit more difficult. I want to say this was. Yep. Okay. So that Orphe, we can assemble her from there. Which will then give us Seed Jr. Assemble from her butt. And then these two pieces are together. All right, and then Seed Senior. Yep. There we go. All right, we got Jufufu and martial arts students from Yankoi Summit. As it looks like they're beating the crap out of some Exaltus. Oh, being out some Exaltus and some ethereals. We'll start out with this ethereal at the top right. I fucked up. What was that one? Tanya 2 is here. Let's see. This guy's here. This lady's here. There we go. Messed up on one of them. Oh. This one gives no hints. I have a feeling. Nope. I was wrong on that one. So maybe here? Yep. All right, and then the same thing. Okay. Symbol Eos in the bottom. And Dylan's ring, which will then lead into Dylan herself. Which will then lead into Yuzaha. If I get the right one. All right, this is Berlin. Yep. Alice is behind Yuzaha. Alice leaving her swords behind, as she usually does. Young lady is very wasteful. Okay. That one we'll just leave as because it was already scrambled to begin with. And that is all of them. It's important to him, but he was taking photos of people. He wasn't really a hollow investigator, but he never made it past the interview process. Okay, so he wanted to be able to go into the hollow to be an investigator. But he couldn't do it because his aptitude was really low, so his brand new spanking unmodified Bang Boo was doing it. However, it got corrupted. Thus, we needed to fix it and restore its footage. Alright, well, with that one completed, we can grab all the rewards. Alright, that one is done. And we maxed out our season pass. We're gonna save the most of this for when store refreshes in a couple of days, so we can get a tuning calibrator right off the bat. Ether plating. How much would this cost? Too much. Alright, we're still upgrading a couple of people. Ellen. The tuning calibrator, that will be up on this page as well. W engine chips, how much do we cost? 3,000. Fuck, that's a lot. It should be fine. Because we'll just need 500 to get back to that 2,000, so then we'll get the tuning calibrator. We'll get that if we just do another hollow zero again. So that's fine. That shouldn't be too hard. Yeah. Get the W engine chips because those will be needed.
Whatever you seek, I will devote.
Theo,
I may be.
touch my tail, and no. Time for some tail care.
I kind of wanted to pull for Cecilia, but I don't think I'm going to. I may just wait until... Well, there's still another week on her banner. But I don't think there's not enough stuff for me to get in order for me to even get her. Yeah, because we're saving up for... I think we're going to save up for Billy, but Billy's not going to be until the end of 2.8. So I think the first banner is going to be Promea, and then it switches to Billy for the second half of 2.8. So it would still be saving for quite some time. I don't know. I'll think about it over the course of the week if I want to try and pull for her or not. Do some last minute 10 pulls. But overall, I think that may just be it for today, because there's not a whole lot for events, and even for next week, there's not going to be really anything either until we did the survey last night, actually, when I was playing offline. So yeah, we have the rest of this week, and then we have all of next week to do whatever is left over, and then the banner will change at the end of next week. We couldn't do this one because you had to get to 150,000, and that wasn't happening. But we've done all the other events, so really it would just be about this week, really just farming materials for in case I do want to grab someone, or just doing polychromes and stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest. A little late. It was really just wrapping up that last event. And there's going to be no new events for next week. So really, it's just going to be just doing some random stuff before 2.8 drops. Anywho, short stream, but I'll leave it at that for now. Thanks for watching. I've been Lex. Much appreciated, and well, have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later. Oh, I think we may be having another session for Triumph of the Tusk later tonight, so I'll likely be on for that. But if you don't, then have a good rest of your week. All right, later.
Energizing combo set.